Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Mrs. Real Ale Guide just turned the camera on, but she's going to join me on this one. Chad's very nice of him. Chad's Beer Reviews and Chad9976. Check him out on YouTube. He has sent us a Southern Tier beer, and it's the Mokah. Southern Tier Mokah. Now, when we were in Italy, we came back with a couple of these Italian coffee making cafeterias. That's it. Yeah, and it's described as
a stout brewed with chocolate and coffee.
And well,
sounds good actually.
It does sound good because I've heard so much about Southern Tier's chocolate. It spells chocolate with a K on the end. And they also do a coffee beer as well.
Oh yeah.
And what they've done with this is they've actually infused the two beers. So really looking forward. It's going to be like a chocolatey. So would you like to we'll show the cap off to the camera. It's quite a nice cap on there. It focuses quite well, your camera. The sun's right in my eyes, you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah. We're using my one today because it's widescreen-ish.
Ish, wide-ish.
Do you want me to do this?
Yeah, sure.
Your one's better than your one.
Actually, don't take my eye out.
Look. No.
Oh.
It worked just a minute ago.
Okay, yeah, it's alright. Right.
Wait, we won't make the mistake I made earlier and like put it by the microphone because it worked. Oh wow.
Does it smell good?
This smells really good. That smells like Young's double chocolate, doesn't it?
It smells like Young's double chocolate stout, but
they don't have coffee in that one, so.
Oh, that just.
So okay.
Oh.
Wowee.
That is unbelievable.
I'm
Right, let's get them in a glass.
Go on, you do the bit.
Okay. Oh, look at the colour.
Wow.
Was that enough for you?
Yep. Look at even the head's brown. Look at that.
Right, have a drop more. Look at the head. Oh, go on, take a bit more.
A tiny little bit more in there.
It's got like a milk.
Look at the brown head on it.
Yeah, it's got for me like a milk quality. Like a milkshake.
No, it's like a latte. It smells like a hot chocolate latte. What am I talking about? It smells like a mocha.
I'm getting
unbelievable.
Chocolate milkshake with coffee and that. I have drunk some coffee beers in my time, but this is going to be the business, I think.
This is a stunner.
This is an absolutely, just by the smell. Okay, chin chin.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
That is sublime. Is there any bigger word than sublime, or are you just speechless?
Pretty much. That is unbelievable. It's so sweet though. It's very sweet, but it's like it's like drinking cold coffee with chocolate and mocha.
That is absolutely wonderful. Okay, it is 11% ABV, and would you even? No,
you wouldn't know.
No, you really wouldn't know.
Because it's got the bitterness you put down to the coffee bitterness. When you drink a coffee, it's bitter in your throat and it's bitter on your tongue. So you wouldn't even know. I don't think that I would know that's alcohol. Apart from the warming now.
It is, yeah.
Is it warming your tongue?
Yeah, there's a definite warming there.
Yeah, but when you
going
taste
down because I'm drinking quite a bit of it. It's warming my stomach.
But when you taste it straight away, it tastes of that.
It's
unbelievable.
Fantastic. It's brewed. It's 11% ABV. It says it's 27 something Plato. Is that degrees? Plato?
Yeah.
2-row barley, caramel malt, chocolate malt, black malt, barley flakes, Jamaican roasted coffee, bittersweet Belgian chocolate, kettle hops, which is Columbus and Chinook.
So
now really
actually put in coffee and chocolate, real ingredients in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing.
So we got really good
But do
Belgian
you
chocolate.
remember, you know when you were a kid and you went over to France to stay
Yeah.
and you had their hot chocolate, which was cocoa, and it was always strong and bitter.
Yeah.
But still nice. I love my hot chocolate in France.
Go on.
That's like the chocolate part of it. Reminds me of that.
It's
Excuse me, sir.
described as the Blackwater series, stout brewed with chocolate and coffee. This
Described as or part of. Ooh.
it's the tapping the microphone. It's a Blackwater series, and the beer is described as stout brewed with chocolate and coffee. Would you like to read out the bottle there?
I'll try. When empirical and creative impulses collide, the result is often timeless. Oh, Molly. The classic utility arts, aesthetic of the coffee maker is an example of design and engineering working in concert. It is through similar cooperation that the simple bitter cocoa bean, that's what I just said,
Yeah.
is transformed into a sweet treat. As scientists, our brewers utilise the materials to exacting standards. As artists, they couldn't resist the temptation to combine the best flavour of the two of our highly acclaimed Blackwater series Imperial stouts, that's the Java and the chocolate. Alone each is perfect, but together as Mokah, they are an how do you say that?
Innovative.
No,
Yeah.
I know I can
Yeah.
say it, but I can't say it. Expression of two of the world's most sought-after flavours. Enjoy Mokah stout with or as your favourite dessert. Cheers.
No, it is exactly right by saying that. They are one of the sought after ingredients of the world. I think coffee is right up there with gold as the most sought after material on the earth, as well as chocolate. Chocolate must be up there as well. So they combined the two
Easier
flavours.
to get. Both of them are kind of easier to get though. Well, coffee's not. No,
Are you
no,
getting
it's-
any as well as that? I'm telling you what I get right at the back because of the they've actually brewed the Chinook, and I've lost it now. There was 2 hops in there,
Hops down one side there.
Columbus and Chinook. So there's even a slight hoppy taste in there as well. Could you give it another taste?
Yeah, you know it's a beer.
So that initial zing, that's the hops, and then you've got the coffee and the chocolate.
I've got a question as well. Perhaps Chad would be better answering this, but
Here we
I'll
are.
ask you.
Okay.
The percentage
Yeah.
alcohol, what is it?
11%.
It's 11%. So why is it in such a large bottle? One person, I don't think, could drink that.
The alcohol is
The alcohol content is strong.
11% of this bottle. So you have 650 millilitres, or it's 1 full pint.
Right.
11% of the.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Is alcohol.
But could you drink the whole of that bottle?
Could I?
Yeah.
I would pretty much go. You asked me where this fits into the market.
No.
We're gonna have a row
What's your
on here
name?
now.
David Cameron?
My name's David Cameron now.
No.
I'm being
Could
political.
you drink the whole bottle?
If I was to go out into a restaurant, I'm just trying to explain where I would have this. If I was to go to a restaurant, I didn't
I'm
drink.
asking you now.
Yes, I could. Yeah.
Yes, you could. I couldn't.
I
I
could.
don't know if it's too strong or too bitter or too sweet. I'm not sure. But I could have a glass like this. That's fine.
If I
but
was to go to a
I would
restaurant
struggle drinking that.
and I didn't drink all night, I was drinking Coke, and I had a meal
Yeah.
and I wanted a
You'd be full
dessert
up.
beer,
Yeah, but you'd be full up. I don't know if that would
I
work
would.
either.
This is the ultimate dessert beer, and I would have one bottle of this. But it is
Yeah, one would be enough.
one would definitely. Oh yeah, one would be enough. I'm not saying that I'm a fabulous drinker. I'm far from it. But I think one would most definitely be enough. I would know pushing the pram on the way home from the pub, that I'd
Pushing
had.
the pram.
I'd know that I'd had this beer.
Okay, another question. Do you think we could get this anywhere in the UK?
I am going straight after this review to check My Brewery Tap and Ales by Mail to see if this is brewed at Christmas, because if it is being brought over into the UK, because Mel's mum and stepdad live in Italy. Mel's dad is Wineword on YouTube. Check out Wineword.
That's right.
He's very, very good. He knows a lot of his wines. He goes on trips all over Italy, visiting vineyards and doing tours. It's a very good channel. Also, while I'm here, he's doing Beera It, which is an Italian craft beer channel. He's just opened, so keep an eye out for that one.
Because there's something like, how many microbreweries opening every day in Italy?
Italy's
it's a
really
massive,
driving
massive,
the craft beer scene in Italy.
Stop doing that.
I can't see the
You don't need to see yourself. So vain.
I think that I would like to see My Brewery Tap or Ales by Mail to see if we can get this in the UK, because they're coming over to us at Christmas.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's what I was trying to get at. I would like to have this with my Christmas dinner to share with them. I think it would go down with your mum as well.
My mum like that.
Yeah.
Although it might be a bit too bitter for mum, because she didn't like that bitterness of coffee, so I don't know.
Yeah. We're driving off the subject of this beer.
Tell you what,
Let's get back onto it.
The chocolate, that one, my mum would love that one.
Oh, that is wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. So it's such a fantastic beer.
It smells like coffee beans. The coffee part that comes up, it smells like coffee beans.
Yeah. And like all American beers, this is a bit of a sore subject in the UK at the moment. All American beers come in lovely brown bottles, and that reflects the light away from the beer. They don't become light struck. In the UK at the moment,
protects
the hops. The UK at the moment, we're having trouble. A lot of the big breweries are trying to tempt the lager drinker, and they're putting a lot of beer in clear bottles. And if you check out my Two Hoots review, it was awful. But whenever I've had an American beer, it's always come in a brown bottle. It's like we've got a great tradition with brewing beer, and the Americans really know. They've kind of
But a beer like that is fine in a dark bottle, but when you've got a light ale, they do look good. To see the colour, I can understand the marketing ploy.
It's fantastic, yeah.
To put it into that, to put it into a clear bottle, because it does look. It's nice to see the colour and how clear it is, or how unclear it is. You can see why they do it, but it is a mistake.
Okay.
Oh right, okay. I'm salivating from that. It's lovely.
What does that mean? I'm thick as.
Well, I can dribble. If I just it wouldn't take long, and I'd be dribbling. Okay, so you can check out their internet, their website. It's www.southerntierbrewing.com.
Yep, and Chad's Beer Reviews. YouTube.com/Chad's Beer Reviews, YouTube.com/Chad9976. He does a lot of interviews on Chad9976. Plus, I think he's got a website which is www.chadsbeerreviews.com.
And he's on Facebook with a page.
Facebook,
Chad's Beer
Reviews.
Yeah.
Check out his page. Twitter is Chad9976. He's quite entertaining as a man. He's he's quite, you can follow his tweets, you can go on his Facebook. There's always something different going on. That's what I'm trying to say. But let's see if we can get some more taste out of this beer. We've been deviating a bit.
Like I want dead. Sorry. Our plant, it wasn't dead. Just spotted it.
As the beer, it is in the sunlight, but it's not warm, but it's warming up because we have cooled it.
It's considerably warming up, actually. It just hits you with more flavour.
Where are we? 14 minutes. I think it's time to give this a rating and sign out. So Mrs. Real Ale Guide never gives a rating, so I'm gonna have to ask Mrs. Real Ale Guide to give a rating first out of 10. I wouldn't give it a full 10. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Because the bitterness on my tongue is really high, and I could only drink a certain amount of it because of that fact. Well,
but other than that, it's a brilliant beer.
I'm going full 10. I'm going full 10 out of 10. The chocolate is amazing. The coffee is sublime. It's mixed in. It's blended. It rolled. The flavors roll on your tongue. I do like a bitter beer, but
yeah, if you like
people's
bitterness, then
tastes deviate. Other than that, you get some great hoppy tones as well in there. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. So,
and it is what it says it is, which sometimes you'll have a beer,
yeah,
and you open it and you're just disappointed, but that is exactly what they want it to be, and that is really good.
Fantastic.
That's something.
Fantastic. One more thing before I go, I would like David Urban Viking to try this. I would really want to, if you can get hold of this, David, from somewhere, I would really want you to review this, because I find your reviews quite entertaining.
And me.
So special request to David Urban Viking on YouTube, please review the Imperial Mokah from Southern Tier Brewing. Thanks for another edition of the Real Ale Guide. The beer's slightly making my tongue not work
Real
properly.
Ale.
The Real Ale Guide. And thanks to Mrs. Real Ale Guide for joining me. If you'd like to get up and go around to move.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.